What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we caught this entire movement to the downside, during which this asset gained to its value about 5.6%, and then it dropped for about 15% within just several days. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I will show you that we have a lot of mixed news that might drive the price of this asset. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point when this asset had this movement to the downside. And previously I've told you that from this bottom to this top we formed very indicative pattern. It is, let me show you like this. It is a leading fifth wave diagonal. We have 5 waves in this structure, and this is the rising bearish wedge. And in the majority of cases, this pattern breaks to the downside, and it happened. And at this very point, I've told you, and I drew this white line, that this asset might go to the lower point from 0.5 all the way down to 0.618, 0.65. And as you can see, we had first reaction right here out of 0.5 level. Then we have, right now, we have the reaction out of this range. And guys, you can prove my words by watching the latest video that I made on Palantir. It was published 10 days ago, as you can see right here. We are on the YouTube website, and here is my channel. And here you can see that I drew this line, as you can see, this white line, when the price was at $19.2. You can see it right here. And this shows how powerful technical analysis is if you know how to properly use it in your favor. And that is why, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel in order not to miss the next video. So, what is the catalyst for this asset right now? I have to say that we have plenty of news, and I know that Palantir for now has a lot of rumors and kind of problems with the US military contracts. But in general, let me show you that we don't have a lot of promising forecasts from analytic companies in regards to this asset. The most recent one was made by Royal Bank of Canada at the very end of November, on November 21st. And they reiterated their rating, set it to underperform, and set the price target of $5. And let me remind you that we are at $17.35 right now. And let me show you that back in November 21st, this asset, let me show you right here, this asset was even higher. It was at this very top. So, and this is quite a decent explanation why Palantir dropped from its swing high. And I have to say that if you take a look on other news, for example on this one that was published on Investor Place just 11 hours ago, and that is titled "Japan's Soma Holdings is selling Palantir stock." And you can find a lot of mixed filings if you take a look on the list of institutional investors. And yes, some of institutional investors sold quite substantial number of their shares, for example 40.5% or 40.85%, and their position is quite heavy, still quite heavy, $6.3 and $5.2 million respectively. But if you take a look on the bigger picture of the institutional investors, we have a lot of mixed filings. Some companies opened a new position in Palantir, like Vanguard. Some of them reduced their position or rebalanced their positions. But in general, if you take a look right here on this chart, and this chart shows the number of shares which belongs to institutional investors, and we have an increasing number of institutional investors who bought Palantir shares right now. And it is a quite good sign. But on the other hand, if we take a look right here on the list of insider traders, you will find that insiders are still selling their stocks, and it is not the best sign. From December the 5th, we have several filings, and the majority of them are the sale of their shares. Stephen Cohen sold some of his shares, and Alexander Moore also sold some of his shares. They still have basically a quite substantial number of shares, but these actions in general are not positive actions. That is why you have to be cautious, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, if you zoom out a little bit, you can see that we completed five wave structure from this swing low that was set on October the 30th. And we hit the golden pocket range. And yes, some traders might argue that we might have the next major leg to the upside that will break this previous swing high. And yes, in some opinions, you can rely on this forecast. But if you zoom out, for example, to 4 hours time frame, you can see that we have several waves from its real low that was set back in December of 2022 at the price point of roughly $6. And as you can see, I made a lot of videos on Palantir back in the days, and I have to say that I predicted a lot of its movements. The majority of them I caught to the tick. And right now we have quite interesting pattern. First of all, if from this bottom we have 5 waves, and we've already potential we might form it, because this is the first wave, second, third, here or here we might have the 4th wave. Let's put it this way. And this might be the top of the 5th wave, or we might have another leg to the upside. And this is quite tricky situation, because on the one hand we have let me show you this ABC correction as a double bottom pattern, and it is quite bullish. And we don't have 5-wave structure to the upside from this bottom, and this means we have to have at least one more leg to the upside that will break it to the that will break this swing high. But on the other hand, this diagonal, this rising bearish wedge happens in 2 conditions. First of all, it is the leading 1st wave diagonal, or it is the ending 5th wave diagonal. And if it is an ending 5th wave, this means we have to break, let's say we have to land lower, and that is why this golden pocket range might have a trend reversal, but I don't think that we might hit much higher targets. Most likely this is just a first A wave in a bigger scale. We might have something like this. This is our A wave. We have to have a reaction to the upside, and then we have to have one more leg to the downside to unload the entire wave, and probably we might land at this range of support. As you can see, we had 3 touches of this range, and it is a quite round number of about $14. And from this level we might go higher. Guys, I don't want to encourage you to enter any position in Palantir. In this case, I'm just showing you the potential outcomes and what should we expect. But in general, I have to say that Palantir, from its fundamental standpoint, is quite bullish in the long-term perspective. That is why wait for the lower retracement in order to enter to your long position. And this asset will bring you a lot of value in a medium and long-term perspective. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up.